But a lot of the weather that we have seen over the last number of days, especially with the cold temperatures, has been driven by winds coming off of the continent of North America right over Newfoundland on westerly and very strong northwesterly flow. And when that happens, when we start to get that cold air coming off the continent, you start to get the development of sea ice. And I'll step out of the frame here, and you can actually see the sea ice really well today on this satellite image from NASA's Terra Modis satellite. And notice that real bright white stuff east of Labrador and just to the east and northeast of a good chunk of Newfoundland. I'm talking about this area right here. This is sea ice, and there is a fair amount of it. It also extends down into the Gulf of St. Lawrence as well. Has really been kind of ramping up in coverage over the last number of days. And as we take a look at a satellite loop from earlier today, what you can actually see, and this is always really cool to me, you can see the sea ice actually moving in the northwesterly flow and in the Labrador current. There it is. You can see it moving from northwest down to southeast. And if you want to get a closer look at it, well, here we go. This is what it looks like very close to Newfoundland. There's the sea ice packed in right there just west of New World and Twillingate Islands, right along the western flank of Fogo Island. Lots of very dense sea ice there. But the cooler stuff is out here, and you can see it kind of moving in the ocean currents, the eddies there, the swirls on the outer edge of the sea ice. I also do know there's an ice pressure warning for the northeastern side of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, where the ferry from Newfoundland to Labrador has had trouble for the last number of days because of all the sea ice built up on the western side of the northern peninsula. And notice how bright that sea ice is. Notice how it's not really moving. That is ice that has just been pushed along the coast of Newfoundland. And when you get that ice to be pushed, on the leading edge of it, you get some really high ice pressure because there's really nowhere else for it to go. So until the wind direction changes, and we can either move some of that ice southward into the Gulf or out through the Strait of Belle Isle, that ferry is going to continue to kind of operate with some problems as long as that sea ice remains. And it looks like with the current weather pattern we're in, the sea ice is going to stick around for quite a long time. And this is what it looks like as we take a look at Notre Dame Bay. Black Island there. David Boyd took that picture. That's what the sea ice looks like from our view, not from space. And you can see that's a pretty neat picture there. Thank you for sharing that with us. David, he said sea ice as far as the eye can see. And if you want to enter our contest, show me photos like that, do so. Go to our website, ntv.ca, go to the Weather Center, upload your photo. You do that, you're in the grand prize drawing for this car right here, 2018 Subaru BRZ Sport Tech RS from Capital Subaru. Winds out there.